Yes, guys, welcome back to another XLB stream. We've got some transfer news, some big transfer news. But before we get started, guys, as always, make sure you hit the thumbs up button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel as well, guys. I hope you all had a great day yesterday. And, depending on what you're doing today, hopefully you have a good day today as well if you're just chilling out. Let's get some yeses in the chat, man, and we'll get the shout outs. Big up to JB, big up to Brian. Big up to Jordan as well in the chat there. Big up to Glossy, big up to Kobe, Leko, Itchy. Big up to SB. Big up to Blue. Yes, Bray. Big up to Craig. Good to see you, man. Big up to Charlie. Big up to Feed the Goat. Shebington. Top of the season. Shahin. Yes. VTech. George. SB. Ronald's here. Big up to AU Gaming. VTech. Super City. MCFC. Big up to Dev. Big up to Elia. Big up to Dave. Arvid is here as well. Big up to DJ1, Osmodius, Church of the Poison Mind. Good to see you guys. Hopefully you're all doing well, guys. Make sure you are hitting that thumbs up button. We're 1 like away from 50 likes, guys. Big breaking news coming out yesterday. I was out at the time, so I couldn't cover it, unfortunately, on the channel, but we will cover it now. And this is a player that a lot of people in the chats, a lot of people in the streams have been asking for. And it's this, breaking. This was last night, Fabrizio Romano. Manchester City are discussing internally a deal to buy Savinho, otherwise known as Savio, I believe his sort of nickname is. I think I've got that right. Let me know if I've got that the wrong way around. I think that's the right way around, but I might have got it the wrong way around. On loan at Girona from Troyes and bring him to the club next season. So at the moment, he's playing for Girona, but he is only there on loan. The club that own him is Troyes, but I believe that's also another CFG team anyway. So a deal should be possible if the two teams can agree a fee. Now, again, this is a guy that a lot of people want. A lot of people in the chat are always asking for him. Now, that goes a little bit further than this. Clubs from the Premier League and Bundesliga want to approach the City Football Group with 30 million euro proposals for Savinho. In any case, the 19-year-old will stay on loan at Girona until the end of the season. So if you're a Girona fan, you ain't got nothing to worry about. He isn't going anywhere in January. The question is, will a deal be struck for the summer? Now, we all know that he's probably not going to stay at Girona next season. He's probably not going to stay at Troyes next season. He's having a great season. He's one of the standout players there at Girona, and a lot of people would want him at City. So to tell you that, it probably means that a big club's going to come in for him. Now, maybe if Girona do qualify for the Champions League, obviously they're doing really well at the moment, but who knows if the bottle will go second half of the way through. Maybe he'll want to go back to Girona next season to play Champions League football with Girona. But you've got to imagine if City come calling, and as well, remember his interview from last week. I'll pull up his interview in a sec. If a big club comes calling, a City, a Real Madrid, a Barcelona, Bayern, someone like that, or just even like a bigger club than Girona, I don't think Girona are a massive club, then maybe he would be tempted in leaving. Now, we do need another winger. I said this before. We need one more winger this summer, in my opinion, because you let two go in the summer, Mahrez and Palmer. And we replaced them with one, which is Jeremy Doku. Now, of course, you do have Oscar Bob there, but I do think we need another winger. I think it's early days at the moment for Oscar Bob, and we need to see how he develops. And I think that going into next season, we should buy another winger. Ideally, you probably want a right winger as a preference, because at the moment it looks like Pep Guardiola's playing Doku mainly on the left. So you got Doku, Grealish out on the left, and then who have you got on the right? Bernardo, Foden. Pretty much it, isn't it? And Oscar Bob. So you need a right winger. Now, Savio can play left wing and right wing. He's very versatile in that situation, in the pitch there. So maybe he's available. And at 30 million quid, it's that's not a bad deal. It's not the worst deal in the world, guys, considering that he's having a great season. If we bring up his stats on screen, actually, let me bring up his stats and see how he's getting on. But I'm pretty sure he's doing well this year. Let's have a look. Yeah, 10 GNA. 10 GNA already in 1,500 minutes. That's a goal involvement every 154 minutes. That's very impressive for a 19-year-old. He's only 19. He's only 19 years old. And he's getting 150 minutes per goal or assist. That is decent. Now, I've got to say, when I watched him for Girona in the recent game we did a watch-along with Girona versus Barcelona. Great game, by the way. Big up everyone that was in that stream, mint game. Girona won the game. I didn't actually think he was that great, but it's only one match, and you can't really judge a player off one game, can you? And a lot of you guys do like him. A lot of you guys think he could work at Manchester City. And of course, as I said, he kind of really wants to come to City. If I have a look now at the, let me bring up his Let me bring up his interview that he said the other week, which was a bit weirdly timed. You know, it was a bit of a weird timed email. Let me see. Apparently, Chris Wood has just scored 2-1. Oh, it's 1-1. Newcastle Forest is 1-1. So they're not winning. Apparently, they're not winning, guys. Is it still 1-0? Yeah. Oh, Forest is winning, lol. Forest is winning. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on. Right, let me bring up this interview. Here we go. Bomber. La 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 bomber. Right, here we go. So this was in September. Yeah, September 2023. Arsenal wanted me. I knew that Troyes was the City group, and I thought that by working, I could one day reach Manchester City. Of course, I have to do very well here in Girona. So he's rejected Arsenal. He's rejected Arsenal. This was back in September. This interview came out. Soriano said Savinho will stay in loan in Girona until the end of the season. I think he will stay for more seasons. He will not move from here. Okay, so he said that. And then that's it. Okay. What's his actual like nickname? Savio. Where's the interview? He did an interview. Oh, there it is. Boom. Right, check this out, yeah. I have the objective of playing for Manchester City. I think when I signed, my objective was always to get to Man City, and I'm working towards that. But I have to keep my focus on Girona and do things well to get there. He says, if one day I get to Man City, you can be sure that I've done things well at Girona, as I'm doing now. I want to keep working here to one day get to Man City, which is my point of reference. What else do you say? There's always someone to look up to, congratulate us, accompany us. Always someone from Man City and not just someone to look at me. Girona is part of the group. Also the same with Yan Couto. And then he said this about Pep Guardiola. We've never had any contact. I've only seen him. He signed Kaique, Gabriel Jesus, so he seems to get on well with Brazilians. It's just a matter of letting things happen naturally. So God willing, one day he can train me. So he's begging it, man. He wants the move. He wants the deal. And it's just a case of whether City get him. And listen, if it is 30 million euros, what's that, like 25 million quid? I mean, it's cheap money, man. It's cheap money in today's transfer market. It's whether or not you think we need someone better than that. Because if you think about it, if Bernardo Silva leaves, yeah, then who's your right winger? Unless he decides to start playing Doku on the right side, is he going to start playing Doku on right wing? Well, we're not really seeing that too much of Pep Guardiola. He's played right wing a lot throughout his career, Doku, at Stade Rennes, but we've not really seen it with Pep Guardiola. So, I don't know, man. If we do lose Bernardo Silva, I think it's a bit of a gamble getting Savio. But if City believe him, then fairs. You know, it is what it is. So what you guys got to say about this? By the way, man, make sure you do drop a like on the stream if you've not done so already. Over 150 people tuned in on Boxing Day. Let's get those likes to at least 100 likes, guys. Need 20 people to hit the thumbs up button. What are you guys saying about Savio? You guys game for him or nah? Says he is nothing more than a Malcolm. Remember that shit signed by Barcelona. Fez. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna say I've only watched him once. I didn't think he was particularly great in the one game that I watched him, but he's only young, he's only 19. Bakayoko is the best option. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to check him out. What are you guys are saying about him? Let's see some of your comments on Savio. You guys want him or you guys don't want him? Nico Williams, new contract and the new release clause. I've seen a lot of people wanting Williams. Seen a lot of people want Williams. How much is he going to cost? He's going to cost a lot better, man. It's going to cost a lot more. He's better than Malcolm Nitting. You're the same guy who says Bakayoko is good, but also says shit in Buemo. Sounds good, but these type of signings are like side dishes for the big deals. Lol. Well, this is the thing. For me, if you're getting rid of Bernardo Silva, I think you got to strike it big on the signing. I think you got to go big if you're losing Bernardo. You know, you're going to get Paqueta, but Paqueta's not going to play right wing, is it? You know what I mean? So you're going to have to get someone who can go in there and slam, you know? I mean, it's a winger. If City want him back, that's a good sign, but I've not watched much of him, says Lauren. Mark says, I'm going to have to watch some Girona games to form an opinion. Yeah, the same thing, man. The same thing. You know what I mean? Like I said, I watched one. It wasn't that I didn't think he was great. I just thought he was really like raw and like needed work. And I think I said that during the watch along. I said, I think he needs someone to like refine him a little bit. Not to take away that Brazilian flair because you don't want to get rid of that from the game, yeah? But like sometimes some of the stuff he was doing was a bit like, if he was doing that at City, it'd really frustrate you. So he's only young though. We've got to remember that he's only 19. He's playing at top level already. Girona, not top of the league, but like close to the top of the league and that. So Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Listen, I think it's an exciting player. A lot of you guys in the chat have always said, get him, get him, get him, get him. So when I seen this news last night, I was like, geez, chat are going to be buzzing. I thought you'd be more buzzing than you are, to be fair, because as some people are saying they don't want him. 3-1 now to Notts Forest. I've said, man, Newcastle are falling off a little bit. Oh, it's offside, Fairs. Echeverry, Savinho, and Wirtz. Could be decent, that run. Could be decent. Yeah. It'd be interesting to see if we do get Wirtz or Musiala in the summer. I'd love either of them, man. Both of them are so good. But Paqueta as well. Paqueta's like the dream signing, man. He's so good. LB, it seems De Bruyne will start tomorrow. Where have you seen this, Ronald? Is this on the socials or what? Where have you seen it? Oh my God, Pep Guardiola's moving mad, guys. Check this. Oh my days. Yo, Pep Guardiola. Doubts us again. We'll see what happens. Oh, Pep Guardiola going in big, you know. Doubt us again, he says. Doubt us again. See what happens, Bray. Cooking. It is 3-1. Rah, man. Newcastle fell off, man, big time. They are falling off big time. I don't think they're not getting top 4 now, Newcastle. No chance, bro. He's under pressure, by the way. Don't believe this thing that he's not under pressure. Don't believe this thing is not under pressure, mate. We're just gonna get top 4, get knocked out, come forth and not be under pressure. He's under pressure, man. They're on 29 points. Yeah. If Tottenham win their next game, which is against Brighton, then they'll be 10 points behind Tottenham. So you know they're struggling in that race for the top 4, man. 100%. Yeah, East. I agree with this. On Savinho. He needs to improve his final ball, his final decision making. Yeah, that's facts. Nah, I'm not doing any active watch along. I'm going out, man. I'm going out. So yeah, no watch along for me. Is Pep Guardiola doing a press conference now? Have I just timed this stream at the same time? Oh, I have. Have I done? Is he doing a press conference right now? Oh, why is it? Why he's going in big, man? He's going in big. Check this. The more you win, they want you to fail more than ever. Pep Guardiola. Come on. Go on, Pep, lad. He's going in big, man. He's going in big. I'm telling you guys, the game tomorrow, yeah, Everton. Oh my days, that's going to be a tough match. We just got to get in and get out with the 3 points. I don't care how bad we play. If we get in and get out with the 3 points, then I'm going to be over the moon with that. Because then we're like, come on, 3 points behind Arsenal with the game in hand. I'm taking that all day. Come on, my manager, bro, is cooking. Pepper's in his villain arc. Yeah, 100%. Eddie Howe in the mud, says Harry. Yeah, man, he's not having a great time. Thoughts on Yankuto? Going forward, he's absolutely unbelievable. He's ball into the box, he's class. I have concerns about his weaker foot, and I have concerns about his defending. But going forward, he's mint, man. Yes, Chris, what you saying, bro? Would I take Bowen at City? Nah. You know what's funny enough, Kasim? Yeah, we actually discussed this the other day. I don't think he's got the ability to step up to the top level. I think the level that he's at now, he probably can take a little bit of a jump, but I think he's at a good level, and I think he should stay at West Ham personally. But it'll be interesting to see if he does take that next step. But I don't know, man. I have my reservations. I don't know if he's got the ability to step up to that big time level, you know. LB speaks like a 5-star scout, and I'm full on it. Come on. Yeah, that's it, innit? Win tomorrow sets us up for a big 2024. Well, this is the thing now, yeah. We need to accept that this season we've been below par. Pep Guardiola's worst start as a Manchester City manager since he's been at the football club, right? We need to accept that. But what we also need to accept is that we've been given a huge opportunity here because the other clubs have just not pulled away. So we're 6 points behind Arsenal with the game in hand, yeah? We gotta start. We gotta come back and be like, right, no time for messing around. No messing around now. We gotta start winning football matches quick. But if we do, we can cook. Now this game tomorrow, yeah, difficult game. But if we get through that, then you got Sheffield United back-to-back wins. You know, and then we got that disgusting game there, which we're probably not going to win because we've got a bit of a stinky record at Newcastle. But let's not focus on that. Let's focus on the next 2. You know what I mean? Win them 2, and then we could be in a decent position. But we got to cook. We've got to cook from now. Do you know what I mean? I pray that we win tomorrow. I don't care how we manage to win. I don't care how we win. I don't care if it's the worst performance of the season. If we get the 3 points, I'm buzzing, mate. I'm over the moon if we get the 3 points tomorrow. Yeah, Hop. Yeah, man. Let's raid Girona for Miguel, Savinho, and Yan Couto. Miguel's the one, man, for me. Haven't heard anything from Rodri since he declared himself fit. Yeah, and I've not heard anything either, but he's declared himself fit, so hopefully he's available. We were further away, KK. We were further away from Arsenal last Christmas than we are now. So we're in a better position. We're not in a better position in terms of points, but we're in a better position in terms of how close we are to Arsenal. Karl Walker needs to step up. Well, you know what, Fraser? For me, last 2 games, Karl Walker played well. The second game, the first game in the Club World Cup, he did make 2 big mistakes, but he's all over round game. His all over round game, yeah, is decent. He played all right. But tomorrow's the Real Deal. You know what I mean? It's all good winning the Club World Cup, yeah? No one else is watching that apart from us. Everyone going to be watching City versus Everton tomorrow and thinking, are City going to crumble again? So we need to put in a top performance. We need him to lead. I don't know. I doubt Kevin De Bruyne's going to start tomorrow. I think he might be on the bench, but he's probably not going to start. So we need him tomorrow to captain this side to victory, to lead us to a really difficult place to play football, which is Goodison Park, and get us the 3 points. You know, we need him to be on it tomorrow. 100%, man. Give me a scrappy 1-0, I'll take it. 100%. I don't think Doku's going to be back, man. I mean, I've not heard anything on it, but the fact that he wasn't even in first team training at all tells me that he's probably not going to be available. I think Kevin De Bruyne will be on the bench. And unless Haaland's got some sort of pain, I would start Haaland. I'd risk him. In life, yeah, you got to decide when to make a risk and when not to make a risk. And I think tomorrow we got to risk it. We got to risk it for a biscuit, man, because we have to win. We have to win. So you got to risk it for a biscuit, man. You know what I mean? I'm risking it tomorrow, 100%. I'm throwing him in there. I'm throwing him in. You know what I mean? I'm throwing him in and saying, get him in there, man. Nunes masterclass. Yeah, I'd like to see Nunes. Well, I'm going to drop a preview later on. It's going to be a video because I'm out tonight. So I'm going to drop a video later on, and I'm going to do a Savinho reaction video. That I don't know when that's going to come out because my thumbnail guy's back tomorrow, so I don't know whether to drop that tomorrow morning when he's back, but we'll see. But yeah, listen, interesting news because obviously the transfer news is going to start now, isn't it? Because transfer window opens in 5 days. So we'll see. If there's anything on BBC? Nah, Newcastle and Juventus are interested in Calvin Phillips. City want Tajon Buchanan. Okay. Wow, that's the smallest gossip coming out. Oh, that's probably because no one's working. Right, anyway, yeah, I'm going to dip. Big up to everyone. Hopefully you enjoyed this little random chat. Would you rather repeat the Premier League or repeat the Champions League? Yeah, I'd rather repeat the Premier League this year because it's never been done before. No one's ever won 4 leagues in England ever in a row. Yeah, so we win that. Boom. Let's cook. And then from there, I might change my opinion next year. Go Champions League for the first time ever because I've never ever been Champions League over the league. But if we win the league this year, I might actually change it. I might change it to the champs. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this little random video. Hopefully it's what you guys seem to enjoy the video yesterday on the main channel, which was when I had a little walk around the Etihad Stadium yesterday, Christmas Day at the Etihad, and I went and I did a little video. So if you've not already looked at that, you've never watched it, go and check that one out. It's up on the main channel. You guys seem to enjoy it. I'll be doing more of them sort of content when the new year starts. But yeah, guys, listen, hopefully you're all right. Hopefully you've had a good day in that and chilling. And yeah, Everton preview later on. So stay tuned for that one. And yeah, other than that, peace out. Enjoy the rest of your day. And I'll catch you in the next one. Everton watch along tomorrow. Come on, man.